Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Mustafa and this is WP360. Today we have another WordPress theme, and that's the Monstroid Square. It is a theme that I came across 2 weeks ago and then I just loved it. Now this theme is premium, so when you buy this theme you're gonna get all the bells and whistles for a premium theme, so you don't sacrifice any feature. It is pretty cool. The second good thing about this theme is the technical support. It's pretty good. All you have to do is you click on this little icon here. They're gonna ask you to put your order ID, and then somebody from them will talk to you and help you with anything that you need. And also this theme as of today, which is October 19th, it's on sale, so there's like 30% off. So you can go get it. It will be down in the description. But for now, let's take a look at this theme. Now this theme is pretty big. It's massive. I was not expecting it to be that big. So I decided to make the review, separate the review. So I'm gonna make probably 3 videos to go over everything related to this theme. In this video, we're going to take a look at preparing for the installation, and then we're going to install it, and we're going to do a quick overview of the theme. Now this is a new theme, so it needs a lot of new settings. So it will need PHP 5.4 or later, and MySQL 5.5 or later. And also you're going to need to do some adjustments to the PHP setting in order for this theme to install properly and work. But don't worry, we're going to take a look at it. So if you go to the PHP setting, these are the things that you need to change. Those 4 things, and then you're going to need to copy and paste this into the WP config.php file. I'm gonna leave this page, the link in the description, so you don't have to type it. You can just copy and paste, and then you'll be good to go. But for now, let's take a look at the settings. So I'm using Plex panel. So if you're using this Plex, or you're using any other content management system, they should have a PHP setting somewhere. So all you have to do is click on it, and here are the things that you need to change. And I already did change it, so you can just look at it, and then it should be the same. I didn't change anything here. Everything that I changed was right here. And also when you go back, you need to go to the file manager, and then you need to go to the wp-config.php file. Now this is a file that has all the configuration for PHP, for WordPress. And all we have to do is copy this all the way to the semicolon, and then we're gonna just go ahead on the bottom and paste it. That's all you have to do. Apply and OK. So once you download the theme, you're gonna get this zip file. Go ahead and extract that file, and then you're gonna get this folder. Navigate inside the folder to themes, and then this is the file that you need. So let's take a look at how we do that. So you're gonna go to Appearance, Themes. This is a fresh WordPress installation, by the way. You're gonna go Add New, Upload Theme, and then choose File, and then you select that zip file, and then you hit Install. Once it's installed, you hit the Activate, and then voila, you have the theme installed. Now, first thing, this is empty right now. You're not gonna get anything with the basic installation. So if I go to the theme, it will just look like that. It's bare minimum. But we're gonna build that, so don't worry. So once you have the theme installed, let's take a look at the major thing, which is the customize, because really the rest is the same. There's nothing different about it, but the customize is where you can customize the theme. This is the basic theme. There's nothing fancy right now, but let's take a look at it. And again, this is a premium theme, so you're not losing any feature in this section. Everything that it's available, it's here, so you can control it. And again, this is going to control your entire site. So one change and then it will be affected across the site. So let's take a look at it. First one is the site identity. Pretty simple. The site title and then the tagline, and then that just shows you where you want to show it. Just keep it default, don't play with it. The second thing is this general site setting. So this is pretty cool here, the logo and favicon. So this is where you upload the logo here, and basically you can have an image or you can have a text, and then each one of them will give you plenty of control over them. I usually keep it an image because that's more professional. And you can upload the logo, you can upload an inverted logo. So throughout this theme there's a color scheme inverter. So basically it will change the color. So if you have black and white, it will be white and black. And then you can upload two different logos, and whatever the inversion will happen, it will choose the other logo. The second thing is the Retina logo, and then it's invert. So Retina logo is basically if you want to have a different logo when the Retina display, the Apple people present your website, then you can have a Retina logo. And the Retina logo is basically double the size of the regular logo, and then it will become Retina ready. And then the site icon, that's the little guy up there, the little icon. It's usually 512 pixel, that's at least. And then we got the breadcrumbs. It's hard to explain, I'm just gonna show you a picture. This is basically what it is. So if you want to have these display, like all these different pages, like the tree of the pages, then you can enable it here. And then you choose location as well. Social links, pretty simple. All your links, where do you want them? Page layout. This is basically, again, the layout of the page. I usually go with full width because that's how I like it. But if you don't, there's other options here that you can choose from. And then you got the maintenance mode. This is pretty cool. So let's say that you are doing some maintenance, and your site is not accessible. So here, if you enable the maintenance mode, you can select a page. You can set up a page that is the maintenance page. So they will be your visitors will be presented with that page. Just basically tells them, hey, we're under maintenance right now. And then the sticky style, again, this is basically if you want that menu to be sticky, so when people scroll down, that never disappear, it stays there. And that's usually where the inversion will happen, and then you need to pick different colors, so it kind of just change and it just look more professional. After that, let's take a look at the color scheme. This is where you're gonna choose all the colors. There's for everything, literally everything. And then this is where you're gonna choose the invert colors, and you can pick anything you want. We got colors. This is just a background color. If you want to change it, you change it here. Typography. Again, this will target every single text in your website. So if you decide to change the header, it will go and change every single H1 header in your site. And if you want to specifically change one, I have another video for using custom CSS, and you can do it like this. And then again, every single one of those you can change the typography. The header, this gives you a lot of options here, but remember, anything that you're gonna do here is gonna take effect in that little box up there. That's the only thing. You can change the style, you can change the top panel. Top panel is basically, let me show you an example of a top panel. That's a top panel. If you want to have this, that's where you enable it. And then header elements, again, that shows that little button here. And the header contact block. Now, once you enable that, it will enable you to add your contact information here. So when people visit your website on, like, let's say mobile, and they click on the number, they can actually call you. Main menu, this is just basically a menu selection, and then you can select what kind of menu do you want. And then that's the sticky up node, is the same thing, that will just keep the header sticky. Background image, pretty simple. You select a background image if you want. Menus here, this one interact with the actual WordPress menu, so anything that you add here, it will reflect back on the menu, and then you can change it here. You can select which menu do you want. You can select different menus and pick one. Sidebar, I'm not a big fan of sidebars. I don't know why, I just don't like them, but it's there. If you want them, you can pick the location and you can add widgets there. Mailchimp is basically a service that create a professional email, and you can create an email list, and then it will make you, it's a website that you pay for it, I think, and then you can create like a professional emails. Widgets, this is one of the cool thing here, is like you can add widgets basically anywhere. This is hard to show right now because I don't have any content, but basically each one of those, like there's the area where you can add widgets, which is basically will separate your page, and then we'll add a widget in the middle. The footer, again, it's same. You can pick the style, or you can have a contact block at the bottom. And then ads management. So if you have, like, let's say AdSense, and then you want to display ads, here are the locations that you can have the ads. And usually they are either short code or HTML. Then you copy the code from the ads site and then paste them here, and then it will be displayed. Usually that HTML code or the short code will have the size, so you don't make it really big. It can be small. Google Analytics, if you don't use this, you should. It's a pretty awesome tool, and it's free with your Gmail account. And then you have a tracking code that they will provide you. Take that and you paste it here, and then it will start tracking and give you data back into the control panel from AdSense. Blog settings, if you have a blog page, and I highly recommend you have that, because this is how you interact with your visitors, and then you give them a lot of content. And then this basically you can just style it however you want. That's my main thing. Once there's a grid, because I like my post to display as a grid and not like the regular WordPress, which is going to be like stackable. I like them to be grid, and usually the featured image will be displayed in the grid. Static front page. I've used this before. Basically, you select which one is the image that you're gonna select up front. You can go with, like, if you hit the static, you're gonna have to select which page, and then which page is the post. But I'm not gonna use it right now, just because once we dive deep into this theme, I'm gonna show you how to import skins, and then you don't have to worry about that. 404 page, this is the error if your page can't be reached or whatever, and this is basically you can style that page and then make it professional. Even if people can't reach you, you have to make it professional. Additional CSS, pretty cool. I've never really used it, but it's cool that they have it now, and you just need to know how to code in CSS. I don't use this. I use custom CSS by Site Origin, and then I just love their plugin. So check it out. I have it on my channel. So this basically all the stuff for the quick overview of this theme. Again, this is very simple overview of this theme. In the next video, I'm gonna use a page builder, and then I'm gonna build a simple website so I can show you how that works. And then the third episode, I'm basically going to import a skin that it's available with the Cherry plugin wizard, and that Cherry plugin wizard is just awesome. And this is where actually you're gonna get these features that you see, and it's pretty cool. And I'm gonna go over them I'm currently working on it, so next week I will have something uploaded, so stay tuned for that. And again, this is a premium theme. If you want to buy it and then use that sale that they have, it's 49 bucks. I think it's 49 bucks. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned, make sure to subscribe, because I will be uploading more videos about this theme. It is a pretty cool theme. Thanks all for watching. I hope you have a good day, and I will see you next time.